A new survey on policing has found a pattern of prejudice, mistrust, and intimidation, and even violence, according to the more than 700 people who took part. The survey was conducted by the Southern Chiefs Organization of Manitoba. Grand Chief Jerry Daniels says that the majority of respondents say that they experience racism when interacting with those meant to serve and protect. Grand Chief Daniels joins us now. Thank you so much for being with us. You know, we always hear that there's just, a quote, a few bad apples in police services. But you say this survey shows that the issue is well beyond that. Can you tell us about that?
Well, the foundation of the policing system goes all the way back to colonization. So that's a huge part of the character of the institution. Mm-hmm. And what it breeds is the continual sort of value system of colonialism, and that's sort of been transferred because those who do well in these institutions are those who have adopted the values and the language and the character of the colonization, which was really the foundation of policing in Canada. Mm.
You know, there's a lot of personal experiences that are shared in this survey. What were some of the ones that stuck out for you?
Well, I think any time that people have been impacted going forward, or they feel that you know, they're less safe in the presence of police is very troubling for us, because the police are designed to create safety for us, mm-hmm. safety for our communities. That's the whole intent of it. So the fact that it is being perceived by a majority of people, that is probably the biggest part of all this.
You know, some of the people that took part in this survey, they had advice they offered for police and policymakers to improve policing in Manitoba and to combat systemic racism. What were some of those things that had been shared?
Well, you know, we have concerns around over-policing. That's always been a huge issue. Also, the targeting, the racially targeting mm-hmm. Of certain demographics with First Nations. That's always a huge issue. I mean, the reason why there's so many of us First Nations involved with the justice system is a result of just how biased the system is, focused on, you know, engaging Indigenous people, questioning Indigenous people, and then treating them as if you know, they've already done something wrong when they haven't. So there's a great deal of that going on, and so that's why the numbers there's so many people incarcerated, so many within the system.
You know, this comes on the heels of the Southern Chiefs survey that you guys did on racism in public services and the healthcare system. You know, what message does it serve when you have these surveys, and what's contained in them? What does it send to the people who make these decisions and create these systems and keep them running?
Well, what we want to do is really give them a taste of reality and what's really going on. Give them a qualitative sort of briefing on what exactly is happening within the policing, and the perceived impression that citizens have of the policing system. I think that's very important for policymakers from all parties.
Well, hopefully policymakers will be reading both of those reports, including this most recent one on systemic racism in policing. Always a pleasure to talk with you. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.